I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal tonight is to bring you a little closer to spirit and connection. And we have a special date night tonight. So I'm so excited to take your call. So if you're ready and you have a question or want a connection, do me a favor, get into those call lines right here. 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. And I am looking forward to taking your calls on air. So whether you have a psychic question or a connection to a loved one on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and take those calls. We are going to go ahead and pull them at random. Okay. So, really happy to be here. Last week we had an amazing guest in studio with us, really talking about those spiritual muscles. And, what a great energy that Kate has. So, I do hope you went and grabbed her book. But it is about us really trusting our connection to spirit. How many times are you getting that sign or that symbol, that feeling? And then you don't trust it, right? We really want to rationalize things. Sometimes we overthink. And really, when we get to a place where we start to trust and surrender, that's really where that magic happens. You will start to see the universe works for you. A lot of times, too, I hear that people say, "Oh, I'm never lucky. I never win." Anything like that. It's been a terrible week. We hear that a lot. And I just, that mindset, that energy that you put out, that's what you're going to magnify. That's what you're going to pay attention to. So, when you're having a rough day or going through something really difficult for yourself, really try to be as positive as you can through that experience because that positivity will really go ahead and manifest more positivity and the optimism. And that's just going to help you, right? Because when we stress or we worry, it doesn't really help you. It just only lowers the vibration. It certainly doesn't accomplish anything at all. So I'm just kind of sharing that because as we're getting back out into the world, we're coming together again. You may be very sensitive to the energy of being around people because you haven't been used to it, right? So just be mindful with yourself that, hey, you may be a little more sensitive than normal. You may be a little more sensitive than you're accustomed to. You may be more accustomed to being introverted in the house alone. And now we're kind of putting you back out there with the energy of other people. So just be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself. But I would just encourage you to really maintain that positive outlook. It really is going to serve you the best, honestly, through the difficult times. So we have some events coming up. As you know, this weekend is the 2-day workshop. This is Deeper Details. And this is just a fantastic opportunity to help you get deeper details. How do you get more information and evidence within your connection to spirit? We always want that connection to be very natural and to be that conversation. But a lot of times, people are afraid to go deeper with it. How do I get the names or the specifics within that connection? So, this is a 2-day online workshop and really is great for all time zones, no matter where you are. So, and there's only 2 spots left and then it sells out. So, grab your spot there. I think you will really enjoy it. And of course, we've got the next round of development circles. So if you are a beginner, this is the Spirit Development Circle. We start July 7th and it's 4 weeks long and it is on Wednesday nights. And this is a 2-hour circle that no matter what level you're at, no matter where you're at within that connection, this is a great place for you to start, for you to begin. Okay. So that is, an opportunity there for you to go ahead and grow. The other thing is if you're more advanced, so you've been doing it, you have that solid connection. This is the advanced circle. So the advanced circle is there for you as well. So the advanced circle is an opportunity for you to go ahead and deepen that connection as well, right? So there's a lot of opportunity for you, a lot that you can do. Let us, take some callers though, right? So get in those call lines, and I'm looking forward to taking your call. So do me a favor, a couple things. I want you to listen for your area code and then know if you want that psychic connection, what is your question? Or if it's spirit, what is that the loved one that you would love to talk to? Okay. So that is, really the two here. Just be specific. Remember to turn off all those external noises. No ringing, dinging, blinging, dogs barking, husbands, crying, babies yapping, kitty cats meowing, all of that. Let's just put them all away, contain them all in a single room. You get some time away, and I'm excited to take your call. So here we go. How about 720?
Hello.
Hi there. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing really good. Enjoying the outdoors, the sun. It's
Good.
great. How are you? I think you're doing some good adventures there.
Oh, I'm doing my best, right? I am doing my best. So, what can I do for you tonight?
Well, I wanted to ask a question about my husband's job. Do you see him getting a different position within his company, or maybe just a whole different job, or?
I do feel like he's been frustrated with this position, right? I do feel like he's at a place where he feels a little tapped out with it, but he's not feeling
Yes.
super motivated to get something new yet. So I feel like for him, it's more like he's a little bit settling in it as well. I do think that there's an opportunity for him to move up, or like there's a position I feel opening up, and this might be in about 3 months that there's a position opening up. But I do think he has to be a little more proactive about going for it. And then I think he could get it. But he just feels like he's a little bit bored with where he's at anyway. Does that make sense, Carmen?
Yes, you know what it is? It's his. It's a lot of work for him. So he has been applying for different positions, and he's well known in his profession. But yeah, his body's just tired, and he's been trying and trying to get different positions. It's just not panning out
Yeah.
on different things, and some we kind of knew. But so I was just curious if you thought it was within the company, or if it was just with a different company, or
Well,
okay,
I feel like it could be within the company, and I think this position opens up in about 3 months. 3 to 4 months is where I see the change. But I do feel like he has to be a little more aggressive or proactive about it if you could
okay.
encourage him to do that.
Okay, all right. That sounds really good. Would it be in state or would you see us moving?
No, I feel like it's in state. I don't really see a big move happening. No.
Okay,
Mm-mm. No, so I feel like it's
okay,
in state. So, like I said, I would encourage him to kind of just go for it a little bit more. And I feel like that's going to help. Okay.
okay. That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
wonderful.
All right. Lots of love to you, Carmen. Have
Okay,
a good day. Bye bye.
you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Here we go. Let us do 810. Hi,
Hi, Colby.
810.
This is Val.
Hi, Val. How you
Hi, this is
doing?
Val. I was good. I was hoping to connect with my sister-in-law, Denise.
Okay, got it. I feel, let's see, your sister in law, Denise, the first thing she gives me is a big smile, right? So I think there's like a little bit of sassiness behind that smile as well. Do you understand that with her?
Yes, I do.
I just think almost like a little mischievousness. Like I feel like you and her have a really strong connection because I feel like she could just give you kind of a look and you know what she's thinking or you know what she was talking about. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I do feel like with her, either there's cancer or we have an illness, like, because I feel that her body breaks down. Am I correct with this?
Lung cancer. Yep.
Okay. Because I was getting a sense where, even through this and even through how dark it gets, I think she still tries to be funny or she still tries to kind of make jokes about things. I feel like, she just kind of tried to be positive throughout the entire experience. Do you understand that?
Yes. The whole time.
Yeah, it's almost like she was really that person that other people would lean on as well. So I feel like she is that
Yes.
person where I feel like she is that person that she was the strong one. And I think that's even what's surprising about the illness because it felt like even when she got it that she was going to beat it. I really think people thought, oh, nothing's going to get in her way, that nothing's taking her down, so to speak. It's almost like nothing's taking her down. I almost feel like that's the mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah. But, she also, I feel like she enjoyed the outdoors, like being in the yard, being in her yard or her garden. So is it that you
Yes.
guys would sit around and just kind of sit on the patio furniture and hang out? Because I feel like she really enjoyed this.
She liked to be outside with her horses.
Okay, because I do feel like her being outside to her was her home, right? Where
Yes.
she would really like it. And of course, she's got this connection to the horses, but I think it's connection to animals as well. Like I even feel like she may have had a dog. So do you know if she had a dog? Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She has a dog.
Okay, because she makes me feel like she was like the dog was with her towards the end and around her, and I feel like she was very very connected to the dog, right?
Yeah. The dog's still alive.
Yes, yes, of course, but I feel like as she was ill, the dog was with her, almost like a service animal, just by her side. It's like the dog knew, and I feel like the dog
Yep.
was with her a lot, right? Is there also
Yeah. All the time.
Val, is there an L name connected in the living or in spirit? Laura, Lisa, a L name that you understand?
Linda.
Yes,
Linda,
yes, yes.
maybe?
Yeah, who would Linda be?
It would be our aunt.
Okay, okay, I got it. Because now Linda's in the living still, am I correct?
No, she's passed. She's
Oh,
passed as well.
okay, then I feel like your sister-in-law is with Linda because I just heard the name Linda come through. Okay. And
Okay.
And there's also an A name. I think Ann. So are you understand Ann even as a
Mm,
middle name? Somebody Ann.
I'm not positive about that name.
Okay. I'll leave it with you to think about, or if you think about it while we're talking, or put it in the comments. Ann, Mary Ann, or
Okay.
something Ann is what I keep feeling like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I keep seeing. Okay. So I'm seeing that. And I get the sense from her where I feel like she makes me feel like she left behind children as well. I think they're more adult children, but I do feel like she left behind children. Would that be correct?
Yes, two
Okay.
adult children.
Yes, I was going to get to the two, but that's okay. But she makes
Oh,
me feel like,
sorry.
oh, no, don't you worry at all. Don't worry at all. But she gives me a feeling where I feel like, leaving, but, and I think it's a boy and a girl. Am I correct that we have one of each?
Yep.
Okay. Because she gives me the sense of, even, and then there's even a grandbaby. So I think she's really was looking forward to grandbabies and spending time with grandbabies. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. And there was either one just born or something after her. There's something about the timing. Either one's born after her passing or we have someone pregnant. There's something here. Do you understand that?
I sure do. Yep. Her
Okay.
daughter had a baby girl.
Okay. She gives me goosies here and she lets me know that she knows about this baby girl, right? And she's giving lots of love for this baby girl, okay? And it's interesting. I think that they have something of the moms like a piece of clothing or a blanket, but they're wrapping the baby in it or something like this. Does that make sense?
It probably does.
Okay, find
I
out
mean, they
because
probably do.
I feel like they do because the baby is very aware of this grandmother. So the baby is very aware of the grandmother in spirit, okay? And I feel like she
Okay.
lets me know that she is fine. Is there also Val a Ka name? Kathy, Karen, Ka? Do you know that for someone?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you do.
I probably
But
do. I just
if
can't think.
I know, it's okay. It's always fun in the moment. But when it comes to you after we're done, will you please put it in the comments on the Facebook because I know
Yes.
she's so like a cut. It sounds like cut, even if it's spelled with a C. But she definitely gives me that around. What is the daughter's name? Her daughter's name.
Her daughter's name is Nikki.
Okay. I just feel like there's something here. I don't know. She keeps letting me know about a name. So I keep feeling, and did they give the baby middle name, the mom's name or the grandmother's name, something like that? There's something here where her name is
Yes.
connecting. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was hoping you would say.
Yeah,
The baby's name is Nevaeh, which is heaven spelled backwards.
got
Denise.
it. Okay, because that's what I feel like. And it's her recognizing the middle name, okay? And I
Yes,
feel
it's
like
her middle name. Yeah.
yes, okay. And she just wants to recognize that she knows that they did that, okay? Oddly enough,
Wow.
I think she may have smoked, or maybe I don't know, but I feel like there's the smell of smoke in the house, right? Like every once in a while.
Yeah.
And that's us letting you know that she's around. So I feel like she may have smoked, even if it was a while
Yes.
ago.
She smoked until she got the cancer. Yep.
Okay. So, not that obviously, it's not, she wishes she had it and she had been able to stop. But you know what? Like, no one was telling her what to do, right? Like, you were not telling
Oh
her
boy.
what to do. The other odd thing, I think she has a belt buckle. I have no idea if you would know that or not, but
Oh
I
my
saw a
gosh.
belt
I know
buckle.
she had a belt buckle.
Okay. Like, so she just shows me a belt buckle and she just says, you see this? This is like, I was my own boss, very independent,
Oh my
extremely
God.
independent. I think she was very proud
That's
that,
so her.
yeah. And I feel like she had calluses on her hands and she's very proud of that. Like, she's got strong hands, strong as a man. Like, I almost feel like
Yeah.
this is something very, very prideful and, strong as a man. But I just want to tell you, obviously we know that she's okay. All right. We know she's all right. But we also know that she is around this beautiful little baby. And it is, she
Aw.
is there and she knows. And I know that, they talk about her. She tells me they talk about her. And she just wants to let you know that she is okay. And she brings you all of her love. And then I feel like you guys are coming together for a celebration. I don't know if there's a party planned for a birthday or something like this, but she gives me the sense that you guys are coming together and she wants you to celebrate when you do this.
Wow.
Okay? So
Yeah.
I will leave that with you, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, you are
That was a
welcome.
great message.
Good, good, good. Well,
Have a
lots of
good
love to
night.
you. Good night. Have a good night. I'll talk to you
Thank you.
later.
You too.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Okay, let us do another message. Here we go. How about let us do 814? Hi, 814. This is Colby. Who is this?
Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, honey. What can I do for you tonight?
I was just wondering if my parents would either come through or
Yeah.
if you know any insight about pregnancy at all.
Those are two different things. What would you like to know? The pregnancy or the
Would it,
parents?
uh, we'll let parents come through.
We'll let parents come through. Okay. I just feel like with your parents, I do feel like I feel like you were actually very close to both of them, right? And I feel like,
Yes.
your mother makes me feel like unbelievably nurturing. I just think you were very close to her. She makes me feel like she was very, very nurturing. I don't know if it's that she's got beautiful hair or you have beautiful hair, but I just keep seeing this beautiful hair. So is that you or is that her?
We have similar hair.
Okay.
So I always loved her hair, but my hair is like hers.
Okay. Is it I'm just kind of curious though. Is it thicker, longer, and dark brown? Like, is that what your color hair is as well?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's really what she keeps showing me. And lots of shine. But she really gives me and obviously she's got this beautiful smile about her, right? She's got this amazing smile.
Mhm.
And there's also just this, I feel like just being there, listening to you. But I also think she would like to do things with you as well, right? So I do feel like there's lots of memories, but I also feel like she's creative. So do you remember her being creative? Creative with cards and birthdays and things like this, really wanting to celebrate. I feel like she loved to celebrate the occasions with everyone.
Yes.
Okay. And she gives me a sense too where I feel like either you may have a necklace from her or you wear a necklace that is something in honor of her. So does that make sense? Do you happen to have a necklace connection that you understand?
I don't know.
Okay, but do you understand you have siblings, correct? You have sisters?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand a necklace that someone has a necklace from her?
Yes.
Okay, because she gives me a connection to a necklace. And there's also a connection to wings. So I'm not sure if you connect wings to her, but she keeps showing me angel wings. Okay. So I just want to acknowledge
Okay.
angel wings and feathers. So you may see feathers or find feathers. And I want you to know that that's a connection from her. Okay. And I
Okay.
also I also get the feeling where with your dad to me feels charismatic. I think he's, lively. I feel like he, loved to kind of help out. I think he definitely like a family kind of dad. Am I right? Like I just think he loved his kids and hanging out and doing things. He makes me feel like he was a big part of
Yeah.
things. Okay. And he gives me
Yeah.
and he gives me a sense where I don't know, but I think you would be on his shoulders when you were little, right? Like he'd love to kind of put you on his shoulders and kind of do that sort of thing. I also feel like was he there when maybe one of the kids got married or something cuz I just saw a wedding. So is there a wedding right after he passes or do you understand him being at one of your siblings' weddings?
He was not at any of my siblings' weddings, but shortly after he passed, yeah, my
Okay.
brother got married.
Okay, because I feel like he's letting us know that he was at that wedding. So to let your brother know that he was at that wedding, okay? And he
Okay.
shows me also, I wonder if you know if your brother wore something of your dad's, because I feel like it's either cufflinks or we've got a watch. It makes me feel like your brother has something of your dad's at the wedding. Do you know that or do you not know that?
Yes, he did.
Okay, what did he have then?
It was like a gag gift, or it was a gag thing for my dad's wedding. Someone came over and put a ball and chain around his ankle
Got it. Okay.
as a joke,
Okay.
and then they did that to my brother too.
I got it. Okay. I would also though ask your brother though, I just if you don't mind taking it a step further, finding out if he literally
That's
wore a watch or the cufflinks or a handkerchief in his suit. To me, I almost feel like there's something else. So maybe just ask your brother to see if we can validate that. Is that okay? You could try that. Let us take another caller. 310. Hi,
Hi, this is
310.
Melissa.
Hi, who is this? Alyssa?
Oh, it's Melissa.
Melissa, what can
How
I
are
do
you?
for you? Good.
I would actually love to connect with my father if you happen to sense him.
Okay, got it. I feel like I do, Melissa, but I also feel like there's somebody else. There's two men in spirit, okay? So there's
Okay.
another man with your, so I don't know if this is your grandfather. There's one man, hang on. There's one man that I felt like would have been a little bit more difficult. I don't feel like this is your father. I feel like this is the other man where he would have been a little more difficult, maybe very, very traditional. This may be a grandfather, right? And there may even be something with drinking or substances. There's something there with that man, but your dad is with this
Okay.
man, okay? And so your dad gives me a sense where I feel like your dad was definitely, I feel like your dad had some health issues. Am I correct with that? Your dad, something in the chest or the heart, something here with your father.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like your dad gives me a sense he may have been a larger man. So did he happen to be a larger guy? He gives me like a larger than life sense of feeling, like a big old teddy bear, right? So did he happen to be a larger guy as well?
No, he just had like a real like sense of adventure, I would say.
Okay, because
But he was thin.
I feel like for him, he is just, there's a boldness to him. There's a bigger than life kind of personality, right? But I also get with him a real strong sense of humor. Like I just think he's, just making people laugh. He loved to laugh. I just feel like, nothing would stop him. Nothing would get in his way. Does that make sense around him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, I don't know if it's him. Do you understand him either on a motorcycle or is there a connection to motorcycles with him?
Maybe when he was younger, not that I
Okay.
recall from.
Okay. I really do. I kind of get it's interesting because I definitely feel like there might be a motorcycle and cars. Like he really liked a nice car. So I really get the sense with him that there's this and just being outside, being out in nature, I think he enjoyed, right? And so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like there's him like just wanting to be out, wanting to be, he doesn't like to be boxed in at all, right? And he definitely is a little stubborn, like, definitely doesn't like to be told what to do. So I think he
Yeah.
gives me a sense of like, he's going to do his own thing. And that's what, that's how this is going down, right? But I
Yes.
do feel like with him, there is this feeling. I get such a strength with him, though. That's why I keep feeling like he's bigger. You sure? How tall? I just get a sense of like you're either that or you're really small. But I just get the sense that like you're just this
Okay.
little thing in his arms, right? He could wrap his arms around you, and these big old arms are coming around this little body. There's just something around where he loved to feel like he was protecting you.
I mean, we were very close, so like
Yeah.
really close. We talked every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So
I just feel like he loved to be with you, be around you. And again, I just think up until even the end or up until like the body starts breaking down, he's just so vibrant. There's like a vibrancy to him, right? An
Yeah.
energy. And I just feel like, when things weren't going well, I don't even feel like he really shared that. He doesn't, he just doesn't feel like he's a big complainer to me, right? Like he's more like, all right, let's sort this out. Let's figure it out. It's like he's always planning something. I think he had big dreams to kind of plan things, do things, kind of be active, right? So I do feel like he was pretty
Yeah.
active for most of his life. I know though that, him talking to you or you guys having those conversations, no matter what they were about, I feel like he looked forward to them every day, right? Like, so I think every day he just knew and he was really excited to and it could be about anything. It's like, it's not like you had to have news, right? It's just like he just loved
Yeah.
to talk to you about anything. And it was even the little things that he loved and he wanted to always know about your day. I just feel like, no matter if you were running to the store, and I just feel like he's just pretty knowledgeable about things. So when you were having trouble with your car or making a decision, relationship, like I just feel like he would just step in and be the guy that you would lean on.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
true.
So
True.
I know I know that he's got a lot of love for you. Do you happen to connect to an R name, Richard or anything like that? That you happen to connect either in the living or in spirit?
His name is actually Roger.
Oh, okay, got it. You know what's so funny is I had Rocky and then Richard. So I
Oh,
think he
really?
was trying to say Roger, but I had Rocky and I was like, well, I'm not going to say Rocky. Let me say Richard. But that's actually really funny.
Okay.
So it's Roger. Okay, got it.
I think he actually used that name.
Oh, Rocky. He
I've seen
used
that.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
He used
really.
it for like I think an email or something, or
Oh, that's
password or
so
something like
funny.
that.
I love it. I love it. That is really funny. Well, he just lets me know that he is okay. I don't know why he just showed me sunglasses. No clue, but he showed me sunglasses. So I don't know if this guy used to always have sunglasses on his head or it was just always, outside. I don't know, but do you understand that at
I think his,
all?
I mean, he does have sunglasses, but I wear them quite a bit. I'm in California, so it's how it is. It's always sunny.
Okay,
So
okay.
maybe he's just
Yeah, because
yeah.
I
But
just
you said he's with another guy.
yeah, so he's with this other guy, right? And a
Mhm.
little bit not this other guy, I think there was some issues like either drinking or substances or something connected here with this person.
Mhm.
And it makes me feel like the person, might have even been a little bit more of a sudden passing, right? So would you understand
Yeah.
another male in spirit for you?
Oh, sorry. It could be his. I think it's his brother-in-law,
Okay.
possibly, and I think he did drink quite a bit because I've
Okay.
heard from another medium that he's with him.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Yeah, because that's interesting, right? That we both kind of bring him through, your dad through with being with another man, right? So that is
yeah.
kind of interesting. But I know that your dad is okay. But it's also one thing to when I ask him, like, is there anything he wants to share with you? And the thing he says is to charge on, charge on. So I feel like you've had a lot of trouble getting ahead or moving ahead, right? There's been a lot of like obstacles or roadblocks, right? And he keeps
Yeah.
saying, like, don't give up. I want you to keep moving on. You're gonna get through this. And it's like you're gonna get through this crap. So you're
It
right.
has been kind of crazy. It's been a crazy year and a half, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but he lets me know that you're gonna get through this and that I feel like things are gonna get better for you and ease up for you and be a lot less stressful. But he just shares with me how much he loves you and just for you to know that he's okay. I don't think it's been too long since he's passed, has it?
No, it's only been a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah, it didn't feel too long to me at all. It really didn't. But, he puts on his hat, gives me a nod, and lets you know that he's okay and gives one last thing is I guess you must either listen to his voicemail or you still have his voicemail because he just said,
Oh yeah.
she can just tell her to listen to my voicemails and just know that I'm with her. I think what's weird too,
Oh.
do you remember, is it that a voicemail played or did you see either a message from him or a voicemail? This is after he passed, but I feel like he was coming to you and he did something to your phone.
Well, it's kind of funny. One night I did get like a call at like 3 a.m. and it came from like an unknown number.
Yeah.
And it was a very odd thing. I was just like, this is really weird. More than just an unknown number. It was something very odd about it that I was
Yeah.
like, it was
Yeah.
very,
Your dad lets me know that that was him reaching out to you, okay?
I had a feeling. It's amazing. Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, you have a beautiful night and lots of love to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're
You too.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Okay, gotta love that, right? When spirit actually calls you on the phone. So here we go. Let us do another one. How about 928? Hi, 928. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, this is Lanil.
Hi, Lanil. How are you, hun?
I'm good. How are you? Nice to
I'm
meet you,
good.
Colby.
Nice to meet you. What could I do for you tonight?
I'd like to connect with my grandmother in spirit.
Perfect. Okay, great. So I got to tell you, just it's like so full of love, right? I mean, this lady has got so much energy as well. Also, I wonder if she either was a psychic or if, I mean, I don't know what you know, but she makes me feel like she understands this. She had a connection herself. She makes me feel like you have a connection. So I don't know. Does that resonate for you? Have you done any work with this, or do you understand her having a connection?
Yes, both. She had a very, very strong intuition.
Yeah.
You know, definitely can, prophesize, ahead.
Yeah.
My intuition's strong. Of course, a very big interest in spirit and everything, but I
Yes.
think she was
Yes.
much stronger.
Oh, well, she just gives me a sense. Yeah, she definitely is very, very strong. She gives me something with crystals. I think, like, you know, those prisms, the clear ones. Do you have those in your house, or you know the light catchers they catch in the window?
Yeah, I just put up a sun catcher in my kitchen window.
Yeah, just she was there when you did that. So just so you
Mm.
know that she was there. Now, I'm curious. I don't know if it was that. Is there a rainbow? Is that sun catcher have a rainbow in it? Or do you understand? Like she shows me a rainbow for you. So I do feel like she gives you
Oh,
rainbows, but I think that sun catcher might have had a rainbow.
it's pink, so it does cast a pink ray. But
Okay.
I also have these two sky tubes that cast rainbows into the house.
Yeah, it's those. That's what she's talking about. Oddly enough, I don't know if this sounds so bizarre, but a salt and pepper shaker, or do you have something else in the kitchen that was hers? Like she makes me feel like it was a little collectible. I almost felt like it was a salt and pepper. Either she collected them or you've got a set, something kind of interesting like that.
I have quite a bit of little things here and there and mementos that were hers that I've kept.
There's a figurines. I think there's like a boy and a girl set. A boy and a girl. I don't. If it's not in the kitchen, you have a dining room, correct? Now she's showing me a dining room, so I feel like you have a dining room. So let's go walk to the dining room together, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have what I guess would be a faux dining room. I have a like a china hutch in there, and in that
Yes.
hutch would be these little
Yes.
I call them miniatures, and
Yes.
there's just a lot of them are hers, and a lot of them that I've
Exactly.
collected all along the way.
She's talking about those, and she's talking about, but I thought it was so funny because she first brought me to the kitchen with the sun catcher, right? And then I go to these figurines and I'm in the kitchen, and she's like, "No, Colby, not in the kitchen, in the dining room. Let's go." So I'm like,
Interesting.
"Okay." Yeah, but I just, just what a beautiful lady that you could talk to, right? What a beautiful woman
Mhm.
that would just share anything and everything with you. I think she used to have little sweets. I think she's got a soft spot for sweets. So I don't know if you know that, but little candies. I think she likes her little miniature
Yep.
candies.
Yep, she did.
Her little cheats. But I just know for her, she gives me a sense of letting you know that she is around you, with you. Again, I know we had this with the other caller, but there's something about her name. Lineal, do you have her name as well, or part of your name was her name, or something along the lines of this?
Her my sister named her daughter after my grandmother.
Got it.
And
Okay.
it was the same year she passed.
Okay, yeah. So she's bringing this forward. Obviously, she knows this, but she also wants to bring it forward because it was such an honor for her, right? Do you also connect? Is there a
Yep.
J name in the family? Jane or Jay?
Jay,
Yes.
my brother, his name is Joseph John, and we call him Jay.
Okay, thank you. So she wants to acknowledge Jay as well, okay? So she does want to acknowledge Jay. She
Oh.
lets you know that she is okay, and it's like a lot of love for Jay. So,
Oh,
you understand this? I guess, did
I
Jay have
do.
an
I do.
emergency? Is there like an emergency with Jay, or something rough happening to Jay? And she gives a lot of love for
Yeah.
Jay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Can you share with us what happened, if there's anything in particular? Because she just says, I want to let him know I was with him through this. I was with him. but it feels like trauma or something heavy.
My brother did have a traumatic brain injury
Got it.
accident, and he struggles with mental illness,
Yes.
depression,
She's
and
with
in and
him.
out of hospitals.
She sends her
beautiful.
love. She sends her support. She just gave me goosies. So she just wants to let you know that she gives you guys all her love. She gives me she said a blanket of love. So I'm curious, do you happen to have a blanket of hers as well?
I don't know.
Do you know if somebody's got a blanket of hers? She said a blanket of love is what she said. But sometimes it makes me feel like that means an actual blanket. So somebody's either got a blanket that either she had or a connection to a blanket with her at all. Do you not know that or?
Oh goodness, she passed so long ago that
Can
I
you
don't
ask
think anyone in the
your-
family would still have a blanket.
Your mom is still in the living, correct?
No, she passed before my grandmother.
I see. Okay. Do you happen to have a blanket from your mom or blanket of your mom's?
No,
Oh, there
not
is.
that I know anybody else does.
Okay. There has to be. All right. Let's do me a favor. When we can you there's something with a blanket. Maybe check with this grandbaby, right? To me, there's something with a
Okay.
blanket, and it's either with your mom or your grandmother. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not quite getting it right. But if you could do me a favor and just see if you end up connecting a blanket or somebody had a blanket that would have been theirs or that they gave them, and just put it in the Facebook comments. Will you do that for us?
Okay,
Yeah.
I will. Mhm.
Okay.
I sure will.
I just feel like there's a lot of love from them. I want you to know that they're okay, and I'm sending you a lot of love tonight, okay?
Thank you, Colby.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. You do as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for such a special gift.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm going to do one super, super quick one. So let us, this will, unfortunately, we're coming to the end, but let me do just a real super, super quick one. How about 724? Hi, 724. This is Colby. Who is this?
Kathy,
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm good.
We just have a quick minute here. So what can I do for you tonight?
I just need to know, since I talked to you last, I visited my husband at the cemetery a couple of days ago and talked to him about some things. And does he have any information for me, any message for me?
He does. He definitely gives me a feeling where I felt like you had a sense of peace with him. So I think when you were there, you really had a sense of peace, almost asking him if you could go. Can I leave or can I go? And I feel like he's saying yes to you, right? Yes, you can. It's like, the cemetery is a place we can honor someone, but not a place you could do that in your own home. You could do that anywhere, right? And I feel like he's letting you know that he loves you, but I also feel like he's letting you know that it's time. Like it's time for change. It's I want to say time to move on. It's like I think you're feeling that inspiration to move on, but you're having trouble with it, right? And I almost feel like you need permission from him, and he just lets me know he's giving you that permission to move on.
Okay. Because I
Okay?
just am having a hard time going forward.
I know. It's, you guys did everything together. I completely understand, but I just feel like he wants you to live, right? He wants you to live. And I feel like that's the best thing if to honor his memory, the best thing for you to do is to live and have experiences and kind of get back out there, be a little bit more social as well. So card playing, bingo, it's almost like get out there, mama, and do this, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Lots of love to you.
Thank you so much, Colby.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. That is the end of our episode tonight. I do want to thank you guys so much for joining me and for those connections. I'm sorry not everyone got through, but please join me next week. It is another date night next week, so call back in. But I just want to thank you guys. Please feel free to share And lots of love to you. And I will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.